Welcome to Legacy Lens, the channel where we dive deep into the stories and history behind the games we love. Today, we're taking you on a journey through one of the most iconic games in the world of esports, Dota 2. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or someone new to the world of MOBAs, this video will guide you through the incredible evolution of Dota 2, from its humble beginnings as a mod to its rise as a global phenomenon. We'll cover everything from the origins of the original Dota mod, Valve's involvement, the birth of the International, and how Dota 2 continues to shape the competitive gaming scene today. So, buckle up, grab a snack, and let's dive into the legendary history of Dota 2. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into gaming history, right here on Legacy Lens. Let's get started. The history of Dota 2. The origins of Dota 2 can be traced back to 2003, with a custom map created for Warcraft III, Reign of Chaos, and its expansion, the Frozen Throne. The map, called Defense of the Ancients, Dota, was heavily inspired by a custom scenario from StarCraft called Aeon of Strife. The concept was simple but revolutionary at the time. 2 teams of 5 players, each controlling a unique hero, fought across 3 lanes with the goal of destroying the enemy's base, called the Ancient. What made Dota so compelling was its emphasis on teamwork, hero synergy, and strategic decision-making, creating a fast-paced and competitive environment. One of the most influential versions of Dota was Dota All-Stars, developed by an individual known as IceFrog. This version became the most popular and stable form of the game. IceFrog's careful balance adjustments and constant updates to the map turned Dota All-Stars into a global sensation, especially within the emerging competitive gaming scene. Despite being a fan-made mod, Dota All-Stars quickly became a staple in Warcraft III custom games, drawing a large and passionate community of players. However, because it was tied to Warcraft III, it was limited by the game's engine and Blizzard's intellectual property. In 2009, everything changed when Valve, the gaming giant behind titles like Half-Life and Team Fortress 2, took notice of Dota All-Stars' explosive popularity. Valve saw an opportunity to transform the mod into a standalone title. They approached IceFrog and brought him on board to lead the development of Dota 2. Valve's goal was to create a fully fledged game independent of Warcraft III and Blizzard's intellectual property, which would allow for greater flexibility, updates, and improvements. However, this move sparked a legal battle with Blizzard over the use of the Dota name. Blizzard argued that since Dota was developed on their platform, they own the rights to the name. After a prolonged dispute, a compromise was reached. Blizzard would keep the rights to the Warcraft III mod version of Dota, while Valve secured the rights to the Dota name for their standalone game. This allowed Valve to push forward with their vision for Dota 2. Development of Dota 2 began in earnest in 2009. Valve opted to build the game using their source engine, giving it more polished graphics, smoother mechanics, and enhanced online functionality compared to the Warcraft III mod. In 2010, Valve launched a closed beta for Dota 2, allowing a select number of players to test the game and provide feedback. This beta ran for several years, helping Valve refine the gameplay, balance heroes, and integrate features like matchmaking and player profiles. The beta also served to drum up excitement for the game's full release, as fans of the original Dota eagerly awaited the arrival of the new and improved version. In 2011, even before the official release of Dota 2, Valve made a bold move that would shape the future of the game and its place in the esports world. They announced the International, a massive Dota 2 tournament featuring 16 of the world's best teams, with an unprecedented prize pool of $1.6 million, $1 million of which would go to the winning team. This was a groundbreaking moment in esports history, as it was the largest prize pool ever seen at the time. The International was held in Cologne, Germany, during the Gamescom convention and was live-streamed to a global audience. It not only introduced Dota 2 to millions of viewers, but also established it as a major force in the rapidly growing world of competitive gaming. After years of development and beta testing, Dota 2 was officially released to the public in July 2013. By this time, the game had already amassed a large following thanks to the original Dota and the anticipation surrounding the beta. The release was met with overwhelmingly positive reception. Dota 2 retained the core mechanics that made Dota so popular but introduced significant improvements in graphics, gameplay fluidity, and accessibility. It also carried over many of the original heroes from Dota, albeit with updated names and visuals due to the legal issues with Blizzard. For instance, the iconic hero Skeleton King was rebranded as Wraith King. Despite these changes, Dota 2 remained faithful to its roots. One of Valve's most significant decisions with Dota 2 was to make the game free-to-play. Unlike many other free-to-play games, Dota 2 did not lock heroes behind paywalls. Instead, all heroes were available to every player from the beginning, with the game generating revenue through the sale of cosmetic items, such as skins, couriers, and other in-game accessories. This model proved incredibly successful, as players were eager to customize their favorite heroes, and the cosmetics market became a major aspect of Dota 2's community-driven economy. Dota 2 continued to grow in popularity, both as a casual game and a competitive esport. Each year, the international tournament became bigger and more prestigious. Valve introduced a crowdfunding system for the tournament's prize pool through the sale of a battle pass to players who could earn in-game rewards while contributing to the prize pool. This model was revolutionary and resulted in record-breaking prize pools year after year. By the International 10 in 2021, the prize pool had reached over $40 million, the largest in esports history, with $18 million going to the winning team. This staggering sum further solidified the International as one of the premier events in all of esports. The success of Dota 2 wasn't just limited to the International. Over the years, Valve introduced several other competitive events, such as the Dota Pro Circuit, DPC, which featured regional leagues and tournaments that led up to the International. These events gave teams from around the world a chance to compete for a spot at the International and helped grow the competitive scene at both grassroots and professional levels. Dota 2's complex gameplay and deep strategy attracted some of the most talented and dedicated players in the world, and its esports scene remains one of the most competitive and rewarding in the industry. Valve has continued to support Dota 2 with regular updates and new content. They frequently release balance patches to tweak heroes and items, introduce new heroes, and create seasonal events that keep the game fresh and exciting. In 2017, Valve introduced the Dota Plus subscription service, offering players enhanced stat tracking, hero-specific challenges, and in-game tools to improve their performance. This move was another way Valve ensured Dota 2 remained engaging for both newcomers and veterans alike. In terms of its current status, Dota 2 remains one of the most popular and influential games in the world. While the game is known for its steep learning curve and complex mechanics, it has maintained a dedicated player base that appreciates its depth and strategic richness. Valve's ongoing support and the continued success of the International have ensured that Dota 2 will remain a cornerstone of the esports world for years to come. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the history of Dota 2. From its humble beginnings as a fan-made mod to its domination of the esports world, it's been an incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Legacy Lens, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our gaming history content. Let us know in the comments which game you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.